Hi, it's Jim from maverickstar Observatory. Guys, we've had some data coming from Canada. I just thought I'd notify that. It has been put up onto the website. If you want to check the archive of the data that we get from places like Arizona and Canada and other places, it's all on the website. You can go and check the archives on how the data that we collect has been changing over time. I've also, which I'm going to go over to right now, show you an update on the Earth health at a glance, where we look at a few other anomalies, as well as show you the latest position that was recorded last month and is to be updated on the 17th, as you know. But let's go over to there so you can see what's been going on. But before we do, quick thank you to those few people that are sticking with us and supporting us so that we can continue to bring you this data. So let's have a look at the latest Earth health at a glance. And just like all the other data that we get, the Earth health at a glance data is backed up with its own archive. I know a lot of you haven't been over to the site, but I know a lot of you people do go over there. We get around about 20,000 views every week, and that is slowly increasing, which is really good, because it shows that there are a lot of people that are actually interested in the condition of their Earth that they live on. So we'll just go through the data that we collect. So we've got the atmospheric CO2 there at 427 parts per million. We've got the atmospheric oxygen at 20.24%. Then we've got the longitude and latitude of the position of the magnetic North Pole. That was recorded in April on the 17th. It will be recorded and updated again this 17th of May. We've got the radiation background count in microsieverts at 0.15. The volcanoes that are currently in eruption today are 24. You've got the largest earthquake recorded over the last 24 hours is 5.6, and in the region of the South Sandwich Islands region. Muons per hour here per square metre in the UK is at 537. Muons per hour per square metre in Canada is 890, and that was on the 25th of April, so that's due to be updated as well. Sunspots on the disk at the moment, there is 3. The geomagnetic field is quiet and solar X-rays are normal, and then you've got the jet stream condition, and of course it is unstable, as we know. It seems to be getting even worse, because we're seeing, like I showed in yesterday's video, interaction now over the equatorial region between the two subtropical zones there. So that is the Earth health at a glance. I would want to show you the rest of the website, and just encourage a few more of you to use some of the facilities on there. We cover quite a lot. I'll just go to the landing map, or the home page, so we can talk a little. So this is our home page on poleshiftnews.com. Like I say, we collect a lot of data. A lot of it from the observatory is all updated there on the top bars, but if you go over to our website, one of the if you click on them all, and you'll see what else we actually cover. We've got Earth health at a glance, the magnetic poles, live solar data, live cosmic radiation, live volcano maps, earthquake maps, sea ice extent maps, global weather maps, space weather. It just goes on and on and on. What I tried to do here is dedicate this website to not just the TriMag data that we collect, which monitors the magnetic North Pole, but a lot of the other anomalies that a lot of people are concerned about. And I wanted to create a website where you could just go to one place. Hopefully, if you've been over there, you'll see all the things that we've got. We've got a learning centre there, which can give you some more information on magnetospheres, the structure of the magnetosphere, the different parts of it, and a lot of information on all about the magnetic North Pole and South Pole, and how they're formed inside the Earth in the core. So there's lots of data there. Now, I know there's a lot of people on YouTube and on other websites on the internet that talk about this subject. A lot of them are not qualified, first of all, to talk about it. Secondly, they don't have any equipment themselves. They rely on companies like the European Space Agency and the Swarm mission. But I just want to say one thing about that is, how can you trust what they're telling you? You know, a lot of these people that talk about the magnetic poles on the Earth and the pole migration haven't got any qualifications, they don't have their own equipment, and they're using regurgitated information from sites like the Swarm mission. I just want to tell you something you might be surprised to know, is that even the Swarm mission people don't analyse their own data that is collected by the Swarm satellites. It gets outsourced. And you've got to ask a question, why is that? And level 2 data is never revealed to the public. Why is that? There's got to be a good reason behind that. You know, we dedicated a website, we built our own equipment, we got our own observatory, and I am a qualified scientist. I'm more than qualified to talk about this subject. And you know, as you know, we are in a rare event. You know, I thought, you know, it would be good to offer the information largely free to everybody. All we ask is for, you know, a little bit of support here and there from, you know, a few people, and we can continue doing this. And I think for the reasons I've mentioned, you know, that we've got our own equipment, we've got our own website, we've got our own observatory, and I am a qualified scientist. I think that is why people do support, because they realise, you know, in running all this, there is a lot of work required. And, you know, I would like to, you know, again, just take, you know, a couple of minutes to say big thank you to our superstars who have our magnetometers in different locations around the world and who have had them, and a big thank you to those people that support us on Patreon and on the PayPal link down there in the comment. And if you see any worth or would like to support us, you know, there's a link down there. I'll just say it's not mandatory, but it is necessary that we do raise some funds in order to keep this going. You know, I think you'll all agree that now is a time more than ever to support the observatory, as we are probably, you know, approaching 10 months now to the 40-degree mark, which could be a game changer for the study of the magnetic North Pole, as we anticipate it could be leaving the strong field lines where it migrates a lot slowly and moving to the weak field lines where it would obviously move a lot quicker. So there's a link down there if you want to help support what we do. A big thanks to all those that do already, and you know, the only other thing to do, or say should I say, is you know, enjoy your day, take care of your loved ones, as always. Bye for now.